Greetings everybody, Oscar with OQ Detailing. In this video, I'm gonna showcase my detailing setup and also my work environment. So as you may know, I am a mobile detailer, but I also work on cars on my garage. So sometimes I work here at my house. So I'm gonna show you my detailing setup. So here we have the main area when it comes to my detailing setup. And we have, as you can see, our bottle holders. Here we have all our chemicals. We have our brushes here. We have another set of bottle holders, as you can see here, where we host all our products. The main workhorse of my detailing setup is my generator. The cool thing about my generator, it's on a slide out. So this helps me so I can go ahead and do my oil changes very easily. I can also put gas very easily. And it just helps so if I want the exhaust fumes to come out this way, that way it doesn't stay within this area. So this is my Predator generator. And it's the main workhorse. Right above it, we have our vacuum reel. This is a 50-foot vacuum reel. This vacuum reel is very beneficial, so I do recommend it. And then next to it, we have our big boy card blow dryer. This thing has 2 motors, so it's really powerful, and it produces a warm heat, so it makes drying a lot faster. So this one is a great tool as well. And here we have our Dewalt vacuum. So this vacuum is really awesome because it's ultra quiet. That's how it's branded. It only produces 65 decibels when it comes to noise. So I really recommend this if you don't like the noise of a vacuum. So this one's really good for that. And then below we have our pressure washer reel. So we have our pressure washer gun from Obsessed Garage and our 100-foot hose. And then next to it we have our compressed air retractable reel. For your Tornador and stuff like that, here we have our reel. And then we have a couple of foam cannons, as you can see here. We have our bucket and our caddy. And then we have our pressure washer. So this is a Krensla pressure washer. It's a commercial pressure washer. It's the best pressure washer for auto detailing, in my opinion, by many standards. So this is our pressure washer here. We have our gloves. And on the side, we have our brushes. So for example, this brush right here we use for cleaning the beds on trucks. So we don't use this for paint at all. A lot of people use these for paint. They're not good for paint. They'll scratch the paint. Or RVs, people use this for RVs. Not good. Only the top surface of the RV, we use this. So this is for truck beds and the top of the RV only. And then we have our actual mitt on a stick. So this is bent at an angle, as you can see here. It has a slight angle. That way you are able to put more pressure. You don't want to put a lot of pressure, but you have it's a better ergonomic and help you put more pressure when washing a vehicle. So this one we do for big vehicles and RVs. This is what we use. So this is the main area where we have all our tools and products to be able to work. So now I'm going to take you on the inside. Check it out. Ta-da! So we're gonna start here. We have our 2 Milwaukee floodlights. So this makes me feel like in the movie from I don't remember the movie's name, but the guy had 2 guitars and just kidding. So these are great, especially nowadays it gets dark at 5 p.m. So these lights are awesome and really helpful. So we have 2 of those, and then we have our extractor. So our shampoo extractor, this is a Mighty Spider. It's a 4-gallon tank. So this tool is really awesome because it produces heated extraction. So not just extraction, but heated extraction, which really helps when it comes to those really tough, dirty stains. So we have our extractor here, and then next to it or behind it we have our Dewalt air compressor. This air compressor is also 69 decibels, which is one of the quietest, if not the quietest. So I really recommend this one. This one's awesome. And then as you can see here, we have our gallons of all the tools and products that we use. So our extra stuff, things that maybe we don't use as much, or just the the gallon size of whatever we use in the front. And behind this wall actually is where we have our water tank. So we have a 140 gallon water tank right behind this wall. And on top of it, you see these three boxes. Here we have our different type of towels. So in this far right one, we have our drying towels. Here we have our interior and wheels tires, and then we have our glass towels here. So this is our tool bag. This is what I actually take out for all the interior detailing stuff. So I have my interior detailing cleaning chemicals. We have all the brushes of different sizes, pet hair remover brush, and you know, everything you can think of, everything that I need for the interior, I just bring it out in this caddy. And then in this we have our cones, so our collapsible cones. And then we have our knee pads, so you can get on your knees and it don't hurt. And we have our, this is all the, as you can see, it's really dirty, but it's all the chemicals that we use for cleaning wheels. So we have our wheel brushes, all kinds of wheel brushes. So this is our bucket for cleaning wheels. We have our Makita power drill. We have an Eagle blower here for drying cars. We have a heat gun for removing decals and things like that. We have extra polishers here as well. So polishers. And then here we have another tool bag of just extra chemicals, extra things that we need in different scenarios. Miscellaneous stuff, tapes when polishing or doing other stuff. We have our ceramic coatings in here. So our ceramic coatings. As you can see here, we have our polishing pads. So here we have a set of polishing pads that we use. And we just have miscellaneous things like a jump starter. This comes really handy. So your jump starter, it saved me from so many situations. So I highly recommend you carry one with you. And then we have our paint depth reader, different batteries, an ozone machine, different things like that. And this bag here, so at the end of the day when I'm done with the rags, this is where I put my dirty rags and I just keep it here so I can later transfer them. And as you can see, my polisher holders, these are my main polishers that I use. I have one that's this Milwaukee battery powered. If I want to do a quick job, this is what I'll use. Then we have our Rupert Mark III, and then we have our 3-inch polisher here. Some extra gloves, and that's pretty much the gist of it. On this side, if you can take a look, here we have a cart. So this detailing cart is where I put all my stuff that I'm going to use for the day. So as you can see, it's collapsible. It's really beneficial. It has 3 different areas where you can store stuff, and the collapsible part just makes it so convenient. We have our step ladder or bench, our workbench, and right behind it, if you can see, we have a canopy. So we have a canopy here when it's really hot in the summer. And then last thing I can see here is we have our 1-inch Rupert's polisher. So here we have our 1-inch polisher for those really tight areas. It comes really handy. Okay, so a couple more things that we have here. We have some extension cords here. We have our gas, extra gas for the generator. We have a cordless vacuum. This is in case of an emergency, if we don't have power, cordless vacuum comes really handy. And we have our Mcculloch Steamer. So here we have our steamer. And honestly, guys, a steamer is almost not that necessary. There's a lot of videos online about people using the steamer to clean. Honestly, you don't really need a steamer. You should have one for emergencies when you have residue that's sticky. So for situations where you have a really sticky residue, a steamer does come in play. But for cleaning, technically you don't need it. It's extra it doesn't actually sanitize as people advertise it unless you unless you keep on that area for a long time, and at that point you will be damaging the plastic. So it's kind of more of a gimmick, to be honest. I bought into it too, but you don't really need it in most cases. Okay, so as I showed you, I put my dirty rags in these little bags here. So when I come inside my garage, I have a couple different containers and I separate the type of towels. So in this one, we put interior towels or towels that are really dirty or we use for the wheels, just kind of our throwaway towels go here. And then our glass towels, they go here in this middle one. And then our drying towels, we go in this last one here. So our drying towels and other plush towels, they go here. So that's basically, we come here, we separate them in these different containers. And then we have extra chemicals here, just things maybe I want to use at the house or that I don't want to put in the van because I want to save weight. We have different ceramic coatings here too as well, just extra stuff. And then here we have other miscellaneous stuff, things I might not use or just different things, to be honest. It's all random. We have other ceramic coatings like metal ceramic coatings here, different chemicals. When I want to do product reviews and I want to try out products, I buy products and then I just use them to try them out, and I don't use them after that much. We have extra scrub ninjas, pads, you know, different things like that. And then once we dry our towels and they're clean and dry, this is where we separate and store them as well. So these are the clean containers and these are the dirty containers. And then we have here, you know, extra towels as well and another vacuum. Just if in case I want to work on a vehicle here at the house, I have things available as well. Here we have our pad washer. So I know it costs a little bit, but it's really helpful. It's really beneficial. And I would recommend anyone who does this for a living, you definitely want to get this for sure. So it really helps out. And that's pretty much the gist of it. We have ladders and just more chemicals, lights, tools, step stools. We have water, you know, when we take on the job to drink. And here we have just extra chemicals that we just bought. DIY Detail had a sale, so I had to get some extra Incredible Suds. I bought this because I really like this shampoo, and just a box from Adams that I bought some stuff as well, and just random things like that. So when clients want to get their cars ceramic coated, they drop it off here, and I just have my tools here as well and different chemicals, that way I can work on them. All right guys, so I just wanted to do a quick walkthrough to my detailing setup and my garage and the things that I keep. I hope you enjoy this. Also, I just want to mention, you don't need a full detailing van and setup like the one I have initially. I actually started out of the back of my car. I used my Tesla as my detailing van. So I was actually the first person that had a Tesla for mobile detailing. So I just kept my tools and products in the back of my Tesla, and I used the client's water and electricity. So it can be done. That's actually how I operated for about 2 years or a year and a half out of the back of my Tesla, and it worked. So you can do it definitely. You don't need a full detailing van. However, if you want to go to that next level, if you plan to take detailing serious, then a detailing setup and a van is something you definitely want to invest into. So you don't need it when you start, but if you want to take it as a serious business, then it's something you should consider. So let me know guys, do you guys want a more in-depth video of my detailing setup? I kind of just ran through it quickly, but I can explain the tools and products a little bit better. I also didn't show the front where I drive and the things that I keep there. Maybe I can showcase, but let me know, is this something that you would like to watch? And if you have any questions, feel free to drop it in the comment section. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one.